Have you ever agreed to something and later couldn't explain why? You walked away thinking it was your choice, but deep down, something felt off. That right there is covert hypnosis. It's not swinging watches or deep sleep. It's more dangerous because it works when you're wide awake. Covert hypnosis is the silent manipulation of thoughts. It's the art of guiding someone's mind without them ever realizing it's happening. It's the language behind persuasion, the hidden rhythm of influence. And yes, it can be used to control people. Let's begin with what it really is. Covert hypnosis is also known as conversational hypnosis. It's when someone uses specific language patterns, tone, and structure to bypass your critical thinking and enter the subconscious. They talk, you feel, you agree, you act. Think about this. Every decision you make is filtered through your conscious mind. Unless someone sneaks past that filter, that's where covert hypnosis thrives. And here's the secret. It's not magic, it's science. At its core are three components: rapport, confusion, and suggestion. First, rapport. The hypnotist must make you feel comfortable, understood, safe. This isn't flattery, it's mirroring your tone, your posture, your energy. When someone talks like you, moves like you, your brain relaxes, it feels familiar. Then comes confusion. Now, this is where the game gets dangerous. The hypnotist subtly overloads your mind, maybe with vague language, maybe with a story that doesn't quite make sense. Your conscious brain struggles to follow, and then it gives up. That moment of confusion is the doorway, and the suggestion slips in. It might be a simple phrase, "You know you can trust me," or "You've always wanted this," or "You're probably already realizing this is the right choice." And here's the wild part. Your brain fills in the blanks. It accepts the suggestion as its own thought. Imagine someone saying, "You might start to feel more comfortable opening up now." That's not a command, it's a possibility. But your brain begins to feel exactly that. Now picture a manipulator, someone who wants your loyalty, or your money, or worse, your blind obedience. They use covert hypnosis to plant feelings of safety, urgency, desire, and you follow, believing it was always your decision. This is how cult leaders operate, how scammers lure victims, how toxic partners trap their prey. And yet, this same method is used every single day in sales, in marketing, in dating, in politics. Every moment you're being guided or guarded. So how do you protect yourself? First, learn the signs. If someone is being unusually vague, using metaphors, open loops, or starting stories they don't finish, they may be trying to confuse you intentionally. That's the confusion tactic. If you feel an urge to agree, but you can't explain why, pause. That urge may not be yours. It may have been implanted, and if someone is too relatable, matching your body language, finishing your sentences, mimicking your voice patterns, understand that they may be building false rapport to drop your guard. The antidote: conscious awareness. The moment you recognize the game, you're no longer a piece in it. Now let's flip the coin. How do you use covert hypnosis with integrity? You start by listening, really listening. Most people listen to reply, but a skilled hypnotist listens to connect. They observe patterns, values, desires. They ask questions that open doors, not interrogations, but soft, curious invitations. Then they use language that reflects, mirrors, reinforces what the person already feels. while guiding them just slightly in a new direction. You might say, a lot of people who've been through what you have find that they deserve more. Or you might notice as you think about your goals that part of you already knows what to do. See the pattern? It sounds like support, but it steers the mind subtly. Here's another power move, presuppositions. Instead of asking, "Do you trust me?" you say, "Now that you trust me, let's figure this out." It skips the question and assumes the outcome. The brain tends to go along. The trick isn't to manipulate, it's to guide. And if your intentions are ethical, covert hypnosis can help you build trust, reduce conflict, and create deeper influence without force. But misuse it, and it becomes a weapon. So what do manipulators do with it? They often create emotional dependency. They'll give compliments, but only after confusion. They'll reward obedience and punish independence. They'll implant guilt, self-doubt, and fear of abandonment, all beneath the surface. That's when the real damage begins, because the person being manipulated believes they are choosing it. This is why defense is essential. Awareness, education, and intuition. If something feels off, even if everything sounds right, trust that feeling, because covert hypnosis isn't obvious. It's a slow, invisible erosion of your clarity, and by the time you realize what happened, the decisions have already been made. But you are not helpless. You can train your mind to spot patterns. You can ask yourself, is this thought mine? You can slow down decisions. Breathe, break rapport, ask precise questions. The moment you name the technique, it loses its power. Say out loud, "Are you trying to influence me?" Watch the energy change. Light destroys shadows. Awareness dissolves illusion. And remember, the most powerful people aren't those who control others. They're the ones who recognize control and walk away from it.